What's to YouTube fam? It's your girl TK and I'm out here car vlogging as usual. Anyhow, today I really wanted to get online real quick and talk to you guys about Mr. Barack Obama. Y'all know he the face of change. Anyhow, recently I was online. I'm scrolling through. Y'all know me, nosy as fudge. And I was looking for something to look at, and a documentary came up. Actually, there was two. It was one on his brother George Obama, which I've done a video on. I did a little synopsis on what you should be expecting if you decide to watch that video regarding George Obama. I think it was very much so interesting just to see how Barack has a brother that literally grew up in the slums of Africa. So if you have a chance, honestly, you should check out that video on my content page. It's definitely giving interesting. Also, today, I really wanted to do a video on Barack Obama because, number uno, he is the face of change. He was our president, and he went to Africa as our, I believe it was a senator of Congress, of Chicago. And when he went there, one of the things he went there for was because his father was from there. He didn't really grow up knowing his father. I think he's actually stated that he only knew his father for maybe like a month out of his whole life, and his father actually died. It's very much so given a unfortunate. But before his father died, he was able to obtain a master's degree. This is a man who's coming from Africa, who had little money, and he definitely had passion for his education and passion for his community. Unfortunately, once he got his degree, was able to obtain work, he also was one of those people who spoke up about social activism issues, and he was blacklisted. Very unfortunate, and he was actually stopped from growing in his career very early on in his career in Africa. But Barack Obama was given opportunities to the point he became the president of the United States. And he used his opportunities as, I believe, the senator or the governor to speak up about the issues that were going on in Africa. Corruption. He talked about medical issues. As a matter of fact, on the video that I did watch, him and Michelle, they actually took an AIDS test together as a couple to talk about AIDS awareness in Africa. And they wanted the families, the couples, to feel comfortable getting tested, being treated, knowing that their health matters. You know, they have videos talking about how health matters. Him and Michelle Obama. And they wanted to be like one of the faces of change regarding corruption and healthcare. I guess the reason why I am speaking on this is because as a former federal employee, one of the things that I've noticed, especially in the United States and being a federal employee, of course, is that when you speak up about corruption here, it is not welcome. It's not liked. And honestly, you are basically blacklisted just the same as his father. So it just amazes me just to see Barack Obama being the face of change, being able to become not only like a governor or a senator of Chicago, but he was also the president of the United States. And he was actually speaking up about social activism issues, healthcare issues, medical issues, the issues of getting tested and being treated within a healthcare facility. But if you were to speak about issues like that as an employee, especially an employee of Barack Obama's or just an employee within the federal government, you could be ostracized. You would not be welcome. Actually, you could go through something I went through, and that is termination. But it was good to see that Barack Obama was able to become the face of change. But honestly, when you look at the issues that are still occurring, the question that I would have for you today is, how much change really occurred with Barack Obama being the president? And if you speak up about issues, you can be ostracized and blacklisted. That's the real tea. Anyhow, I would like you to do me a favor. If you have a chance, you should check out those documentaries, not only on Barack Obama, but also on his brother George Obama. I think they are very interesting. They're very educational. You will see both standpoints and how both of those young men or men grew up, and how one went into the federal sector and how the other one was basically incarcerated, living in slums, not able to have opportunities, growth opportunities. You know, one was actually came to Africa on basically on merit. Basically, he was in Africa because his job gave him an opportunity to document and tell the stories of Africans and tell the stories about the corruption and how medical care is needed in Africa. I thought it was amazing. So guys, check out those videos. I'm not going to make this video much longer. I just thought it was very interesting, and I'm sure you guys would think it's interesting as well.